About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Welcome your Atlanta Braves.
So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
That clips the zone, and we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Borg, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Trey Turner now. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Come on, Chris. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, Albies fires over to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And fires in a fastball at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Profar now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here is Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
To the left side, but it is well foul. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and one now, two aboard. Way out front for strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Matt Olson at the plate now. That's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that one clips the corner. Harris on third. Profar at second. Olson over at first with one away. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they take the lead. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Ozzie Albies stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one called a strike. 2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That's out to center field. Marsh moving under this one and makes the grab, and that is that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Second inning set to go. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Sale back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Alec Bohm. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Max Kepler stands in now and watches strike 1. Sale, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And he walked him.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's JT Realmuto.
1-0.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base, but Seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
The pitch. And there's the ball. Kepler leads off first with one away. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. That one in there across the letters. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field. Kelnick pulls that one down, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jerry Kelnick.
Jerry Kelnick.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Batting ninth.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Hit in the air left field. Kepler has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that
Ball
one is
inside.
inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's inside. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Braves as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back.
Leading
Brandon
off for
Marsh steps to the
Philadelphia,
plate.
Center fielder Brandon Marsh.
In there at the knees, and that is strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Grounds one to short. Arcia. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close but called a ball. And that's ball one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Schwarber, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Phillies strand one, and they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jurickson Profar.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. It's a bomb. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here comes Austin Riley. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is outside. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Outside, and the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging.
Now
here is Matt Olson. He reached out a walk his first time.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
All one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It has the distance. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Ozuna at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And the next pitch is way outside. Action in the pen down there. Taijuan Walker up and throwing. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 3-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped on a line to center. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Albies batting for the second time, and that's strike one. There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Truist Park, on to the fourth. And
right
now for the
fielder,
Phillies, Nick Castellanos. This one high in the air to left center. Profar has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. And that's downstairs and outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, Taijuan Walker.
Number 99.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And another ball. Next offering misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jared Kelman struck out swinging his first time. And this gets away from Real Muto. And the runner holds. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man aboard, Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Kelnick over at second, one down. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1. That one almost got him.
Hey, 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that one way outside. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. Braves 6 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Atlanta, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, JT Realmuto. Sale back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air, right side. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stop. The next to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball down.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sale ready. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Harris makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it 6-1. And we're back. Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires across the diamond. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Braves, 3rd baseman, Austin.
Here is Austin Riley. That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Olsen in the box again, takes a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it, though, 6-1. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Here's something interesting. Lots of Braves have thrived here at Truist Park, but one guy who's done well as a visiting player, Bryce Harper. Over the first 6 years this park was open, he hit 12 homers in just 43 regular season games.
That's a ball.
And ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Castellanos up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. That clips the corner.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Too low, and it's ball 3. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. That's a slider for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Next offering way upstairs. Castellanos leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Arcia whips it to first. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joe Ross getting ready to go. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Pitch misses there. Ball one. A little bit low.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side. Stop. Sends it to first. And Albies is retired.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. This to third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That's a little bit low. Kelenic stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Michael Harris II, next to bat for the Braves. There's a strike, and now 3-1. Pulls that one foul. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler turns to the right on the move. And the inning is over. Braves get one on the big fly. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. All muscle to center field, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Dylan Lee gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
This is Bryson Stott. And a big swing and a miss. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, that misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Now batting, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Lee, a 6'3" lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Ball one there.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Hey!
Up the middle, Arcia. Over to first, and he's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
2 down, bases empty. Now Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's 7-2. Back at Truist Park,
Leading
set
off
for the
the
last
Braves,
half of the 7th.
center fielder,
And now the center
Michael
fielder, Michael
Harris
Harris
the
II. That one
Ball
almost
1,
got
no
him.
strike.
This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jerickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. 1 down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So here's Riley now. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
That's in there. Strike 1. And that is out of play. The next
Ball
offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Riley off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Rolled slowly to first. And foul ball.
Two, the count.
In the dirt. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
First pitch misses. 2 on, 2 outs. Slice down the right side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're still on top, 7-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 63.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And that's down and away.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that
Ball
one
2.
a little below the knees, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
Gets the call. And the count even at 1. And that one missing low. Out to short. Arcia whips it to first, and Castellanos is out. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Ross.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here is Ozzie
Leading off
Albies
for the
up to hit.
Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that's
Ball,
outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. On a bounce right side. Stop. And Albies is retired.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Sean
Murphy next up for the Braves. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Ruiz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
2 down,
Right
base is
fielder,
empty. Jared Kelnick digs in now.
Kelnick.
There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's down and in. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Now one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base
Now
runner
batting,
over at first base is going to have a very
Orlando
aggressive secondary lead. So
Arcia.
ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. Kelnick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Michael Harris the second. Stop. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Kelman makes the catch, and there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tap foul at the plate. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. The Braves leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Real Muto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one fouled off. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.